Hi and welcome back to my channel, Busters MOT Preparation Work Part 1. We find out if the camper van builder actually sold me what he said he sold me. So it's a beautiful day, and as you can see by me, I'm been working away. So I'm dealing with chassis. Got an MOT in 2 weeks, so I just wanted to make sure that it was right. So we're on day 1 of the MOT Saga, which takes nigh on 2.5 months, but there you go. Can't cry over spilt milk. But this is the chassis in its raw form, how I received it, or how it's been 9 months later after the camper van builder built it. And as you can see, this is what she looks like underneath. That exhaust rubber is going to have to be changed. Fair bits of rust. He said he wax oiled all the chassis, and yeah, he definitely did some of it. So I'm tapping the actual chassis to try and hear where the loose bits of rust are, and yeah, it works really well. You get like a dull thud when it's all loose, and you need to go in with a grinder. So, or in my case, a grinder with a flappy wheel on it and a chisel. And here I notice my whole world of pain over the next 2 months. I recorded this about 3 months ago. The Buster actually has its MOT now, but I had a whole world of hurt and a whole world of pain because of these brake pipes. The brake pipes actually are rusty and they need changing. My problem was this was a Sunday, and luckily a mate of mine helped me out of a hole, but then I got into a whole world of pain later on, but that's for another video. We're on about chassis here. You see me with this chisel. I've had this chisel. It's one of the very first tools that I actually bought. It's from B&Q, and I've always, it must be 20 years old, and may even be no, it's 30 years old, and yeah, it does the job very well. Gets rid of all the loose and gets rid of this wax oil that's on there. And now I need better access, so I'm taking the wheels off. And I'm now going in with the grinder to actually see what's underneath here and see if I need to weld on any plates. Overall, there was just one plate that I needed to weld. It wasn't very big, and yeah, it went through the MOT. I was very excited when I found out all the work that I'd spent. This is about 6 days work overall, doing the whole chassis, and I only had one little tiny plate to weld on, which I'm pretty sure is on this side. You'll see it later on. A hole actually appears. Interestingly enough, all the places where it required body work and the rust had accumulated was all round the suspension components. So, you know, where the chassis was under the most amount of stress and was flexing the most, yeah, that's where all this rust had accumulated. So so if you want to find an easier way to find where your rust is likely to be, try around the suspension links and all round like that. You know, all on the hard stuff, which is really difficult to get to. But yeah, it worked out well. The product which I'm about to use next, which is there in the little Chinese takeaway tub, is called Voltan. And I bought it from eBay. Project Amber, shout out to Project Amber. He did a very, very similar job to me, and I thought to myself, I'll give it a go, and he recommended it on his video, and yeah, I'm super impressed with it. Actually, really, really impressed with it. I saw it on his video, and I thought to myself, I'll give it a go, and wow, the actual how it finishes, which I'll leave the video to record so that you can actually see it. It is absolutely amazing stuff, and thoroughly impressed, and yeah, let you make your own mind up. The only bad thing that there is to be said about this Voltan is it's quite expensive, but it does go a long way. I'll insert here the eBay advert that I bought. It cost me £21.50, and I think it was worth every penny. This is the next day, and look how black it's gone. It's amazing. Now another YouTuber, actually, Max, I think his name is, but anyway, he recommended this this red oxide. It's anti-rust, and it's very expensive. I'll insert the eBay listing that I got it from. I only bought 1 litre of the Voltan, and I also only bought 1 litre of this. Tends to go quite a long way, and yeah, really, really good. You can see the hole, not the perfect round hole because that's supposed to be there, but you can see the hole here as I zoom into it, and I will be welding that up on the next day. Unfortunately, I don't have any footage of that. I can turn around and tell you that I have got quite a few holes in my socks where the hot MIG wire was coming down and melting my socks quite nicely. Don't recommend that, but it worked. It went through the MOT, and happy days. I did put wax oil over the top of this as well, just to make it look nice. I think to myself I would have preferred it with the red oxide. Next week you'll get to see the MOT Saga unfold, as we have problems with brakes, lights, the mounting of the cabriolet seats, and all stuff which went through the last MOT by the camper van builder, and well, my MOT centre said that it should never have gone through, but leave it all up to you to decide what you think. Thanks for watching my channel. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. It's completely free.